Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. This is the video that you guys have all been waiting for. We're going to be talking about the print-on-demand design course. I know it says mini course here, we're actually going to change that into the future. This course is not mini by any means. We have, I think, well over 30 videos in this course, and I haven't actually counted it, but I'm assuming there are. When we count all the free bonuses, all the lessons, and on top of that, the future additions we're going to make, this is going to be a huge course. So it's really not mini by any means. We're actually going to have to change that. That's a typo. But welcome to the course, guys. This has been not only long awaited, but in very, very high demand. You guys know, as soon as I released my tagging course, there were so many of you who actually ended up joining, right? Who joined the tagging course, said, hey, we want to learn how to design as well. And I've gotten so many questions on how I actually do the 60 designs per day, how I set that all up. And to be honest, guys, that's part of my personal secret sauce, and I have a strategy behind it. For those who don't know, I'll go ahead and scroll down here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I've spoken about this before in a different video, but there was a period of time where I had that Q4 advantage. When you start and you join Redbubble in Q4, you get a lot of sales in Q4, more than any other quarter. I happened to start in December, so I blew up with a bunch of sales, and I thought that Redbubble was just easy. I thought it was a walk in the park. And so what I did was I got lazy the rest of the year. And you can see here, it just consistently went down and down and down. In July, I talked about this before, but I call it monk mode, where I sat down, I cut myself off of the world, and I strictly focused on what it takes to be successful on Redbubble. And if it wasn't for that month, this whole channel around Redbubble would have not existed. All the content we make around Redbubble would have not existed, because I realized what majority are doing, which is what I was doing here, where I was making all the mistakes, and then I realized how to actually change. And when I actually changed, you could see here, my sales blew up from July, which is what, less than 150 or maybe around 150, somewhere there. I can't exactly tell because my computer screen is a little off here, but almost to, or past 1,000, okay? Past $1,000. That's almost, if you think about it, 10x. And I do this a lot in a lot of my businesses where I go full on monk mode, where I devote myself to a certain project for a certain period of time, and I cut myself off the world. I don't focus on anything else but the task at hand. And like I said, if it wasn't for that period of time, there wouldn't be the level of videos and all that kind of knowledge there is today around this kind of concepts on the channel. So I want to talk about what you're actually getting in the design course so you know exactly what you're getting before you end up joining. Now, I want to be clear. All of my courses that I create, the first thing I try to do is I try to make it as fair and affordable as possible. If you guys remember back in the day when we did the Instagram bot courses, they were $10 a course. In this case, Redbubble directly relates to making money. So for me personally, I'll never charge over $80 for a course. And for me, I think $80 is fair because that is literally a tenth of what a college community college course will cost. Okay? Now, the course is not $80. The course is currently $39.99, and the price will go up as we add more content to the course. Okay, so I want to have that be abundantly clear for everybody. Now, the reason why I'm not bashful, or excuse me, the reason why I'm not embarrassed or not holding back on the course price, and it's not high by any means, is because the value, it's packed with value. Okay, and like I said, the more value is added to the course, the more the course will be. Now, the incentivization for you guys is that if you get early on the course, it's gonna cost you less, okay? And the members area, when you join the members area, you click over here after you join and all that. To access the members area, you're going to be able to see the future videos that are added, okay? So any kind of content, any kind of videos, any kind of free bonuses we add in the future, and you guys know I always add free bonuses. That's something that we're doing in the tagging course as well. That's how we were able to build up this whole big curriculum of videos. I always add stuff to the courses. So if you're familiar and you've joined the other courses, you know about that. Okay, it's not like I abandon the courses just to make money. That's not my goal. Okay, now if you join, you're going to select this button here that start learning now, and you're going to fill out and pay and do all that. It will automatically take you to the members area, but if you don't get there for whatever reason, click on this button and it will take you there as well. So if I click on here, you can see here it says log in. I have to log in, okay? Now let's go back here and actually talk about the first aspect to the course. And the first aspect is going to be my disclaimer, okay? I'm going to be honest and upfront about the course. The information that I acquired, that I learned about this course, everything that I learned was from my personal experience. So if you're watching somebody else and somebody else is telling you to do things a different way, that's their prerogative, and I can't control that. I'm simply sharing in this course what I personally do, okay? So if you trust in me, if you trust in my ability, and if I'm assuming if you watch my YouTube videos that you do trust in me, that this information will help you. Now, I can only speak on, once again, the information that I personally experienced by doing the hard work. A course is not a get-rich-quick scheme. All a course is access to a library of information that you could have had figured out yourself if you dedicated the time. So all a course is getting access to that library much quicker, and you're paying that fee to get access to the information quicker. That's all it is. I want to be clear on that, okay? Now, I have a section here that says do not join this course, and I want to be clear on this. Do not join this course if you're looking for a course learning how to draw. If you're learning how to do graphic design, like when you sit on Affinity, Designer, or Sketch, or Photoshop, and you sit there and you doodle, and you draw sharks and squirrels and all that, this is not this course whatsoever. What this course is based on 3 core principles. And the core principles are speed, efficiency, quality, and productivity. When we mix the high-quality designs that beat the competition, which, by the way, I do show you how to do, mixed with the ability to create more and create them faster, what we're doing is we're creating a superpower that leads to productivity. When the true like proof that we are actually productive with our hard work is that it actually pays us more. The biggest problem I see people on Redbubble is 2 things. They're complaining that they can't create enough designs fast enough. And the second thing is they don't know how to create quality designs. My argument is that for us in this course, I've showed, and in the course it's there, 63 designs, I think the exact number was. 63 designs, or 66, I can't exactly remember, in 34 minutes. So if you do a cost averaging analysis on that, right, based on how much money you make an hour, you are boosting the amount of designs, 60 designs, and you're working less. And when I say you're working less, you're working faster. That's why speed matters, efficiency matters. Right? It's not good to just do 1 or 2 or 10 designs a day and spend 5 hours doing it. You don't want to do that. At least that's my personal opinion. Once again, all of this course and all of the information is a reflection of my personal opinion. I'm trying to be as honest and upfront here with you guys so you can get exactly what I'm talking about. All right? And just, be fully aware of what you're getting. Okay? In terms of quality, I have a 3-step system which I share in the course on how to make sure the designs are good enough quality. When I say good enough, remember, I've said this rule before. Your designs cannot be worse than the competition. They could either be on the same level or they could be better in order to get a sale. If they are worse, you will simply not make sales. And in the course, on the 60 designs that I created, you guys will see exactly how I set it up with my 3-step system, and I did them very, very quickly, and I did them, and I actually showed you how they look compared to the competitors, and there's, without a shadow of a doubt, anybody who's watching can agree that they do look better. You'll see them, okay? And although art is subjective, like I've said before, when something is head and shoulders above the rest, it is very objective. Okay? So that's that. So speed, efficiency, quality, leading to productivity. What is productivity? Like I said, we measure productivity by the level of success in terms of sales. Now, what I want to also say is that design is not the only aspect to success, okay? So if you're buying this course and you think that you're going to become a millionaire overnight, that's not the case. You're learning a skill here, okay? There's other aspects to Redbubble like tagging, titling, outside promotion. There's a lot of different aspects. This covers one of the many aspects, which is designing with speed, with quality, creating productivity, okay? Now, this information, like I said, everything that I've done is based on 4,000 designs plus that I have personally experienced and created myself. The reason why I write plus here is because every day I'm creating 60 designs a day. So these numbers are increasing on a daily basis. And honestly, after 4,000, I've lost count. Okay, I have one store with over 2,600 designs. I have another store with over 1,300. I have the demo store that you guys know with over 150 designs, maybe. I really don't remember. I have a few others with 700, 900. So I've lost count. But at this point, I'm going to write 4,000 plus, okay, of experience. And like I said, when I went in during that time of monk mode, that's kind of when I experienced the, I guess you could say, enlightenment when it comes down to selling on Redbubble, okay? Now, inside the course, what you're going to see, and I be very specific here, I tell, there is no magic secret, there is no magic pill or magic software. It's, there's nothing that's going to do the work for you. You have to sit down and you have to work. I always say this, but you could bring the horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink. So I can provide you guys with the course, but it's your responsibility to get out there and actually utilize it. Now, at the time of me recording the core principles are going to change. I'm actually going to change this and edit this out because the course curriculum has kind of changed since. But my personal goals are, when I design stuff for Redbubble, is that I have good or better designs and I have maximum efficiency and speed, okay? So I don't want to be hung up on when I'm creating, should I do this, should I design it that way, because there is a common practice in the artist world, and a lot of people who are on Redbubble are artists, where they have paralysis by analysis, which basically means they're stuck in the mud. They're working on a design, but their mind keeps telling them, no, fix this, fix that, fix this, fix that. Like I said, my 3-step design system fixes that, and I don't have to deal with any problems like that. I don't run into any mental issues with that, okay? Now, the course is going to come with free bonuses, okay? I'm going to give you 5 of my custom fonts that I always use. When I say I always use them, there's specific reasons why I use them. All of that is exposed in the course. Now, I'm not saying if you use these fonts, all of a sudden you're going to make millions, right? I'm not saying that. Like I said, I'm trying to be 100% transparent and honest with you guys up front so you know exactly what you're getting. I'm not trying to fool you here and say, hey, you need to buy my course because the fonts are going to change your life. No, okay? These are just fonts that I personally enjoy, I personally love, and I personally use. That's it, okay? We're also going to add 64 custom-made graphics. They're coming soon. They're actually in the process of me putting them all together because they're all over my desktop and I use them for a lot of my designs. So that's going to be covered as well. We're also going to be giving a free Canva usage mini course. I'm going to be including a full-on, it's really a masterclass in Canva, but minified. Like I think it's maybe a 20 minutes long, maybe a half hour long, something like that. I don't remember exactly how many videos, maybe 8, 10, 9, something like that. It's a good amount though. That is free within the course when I expose to you guys the 5 different softwares that we're going to talk about, because that's actually part of the software or part of the course. We use 5 different softwares, but like I said, the design process is quick and simple and fast, so it's not like you're going to have to freak out and worry about the design process, all right? So we're giving you like a mini masterclass on Canva. You're also going to get a free photography editing course. Now, the reason why I did this is because I have a course that I've created specifically for wedding photography. However, in the course, I teach you how to edit photos. Now, it's not like you have to learn how to edit wedding-specific photos in the course, but you have to learn how to edit photos to a certain level so that you can get comfortability with one of the softwares. Now, if you're curious about the 5 softwares, I'm not going to expose all 5 here, but I will tell you that we don't use anything complicated like Adobe, and I mentioned it in the disclaimer. We don't use anything like Adobe Photoshop, Affinity Designer, Sketch, none of those. And anything that's complicated, I do not use. Like I said, my goal is efficiency and speed. So if it's a software that's going to take me a while to do things, I'm not going to use it, okay? So in the course, you'll see why I use those specific 5 softwares and how I go about using them, okay? The next thing in the course is I'm going to give you the skills, right? The skills behind creating the specific designs, how to set up your design, how to do, I don't want to get too deep into it. Like I said, that's kind of the magic behind the course, but that's kind of the idea. Now, I also have another disclaimer here that says not everyone should aspire to do 60 designs per day. I want to be clear on this. I've always said strive to do as many as you personally can. If you could do 10, then do 10. If you could do 30, do 30. The number is irrelevant. The point is we have to stretch ourselves to always go to to reach the next milestone. And if you have that mentality around success in Redbubble, guys, you're going to gain success much faster. And for me, it's tunnel vision. That's why, like I said, I went from this number and I shot upwards. Okay? So that's that. Now, in the course, aside from the free bonuses, aside from the 5 softwares, I not only show you how to create designs that will fit on literally all products, but I also show you how to specify in specific designs if you want to give those specific designs a little boost to them, a little oomph. You know what I'm saying? A little spice. And what I mean by that is, for example, when you create a t-shirt design, sometimes t-shirt designs don't look really that good on a desk mat, for example, right? Because the t-shirt is longer in height than it is in width, but the desk mat is longer in width than it is in height. Do you guys feel what I'm saying there? So in the course, I show you how to get around that and how to create designs for all products. And then if you want to give it a little extra spice to it, I show you how to do that as well, okay? Now, also, with that being said, I also give a little aspect to SEO on Redbubble on it, where I show you how to create the tags for all your designs. See, when I created the 60 designs, it's not good enough just to create the designs. You have to know what you're doing behind the tags. Now, I want to be clear. This is not a full tagging course. In fact, there's not that much content on tagging. It's just a preview, I guess you could say, to the tagging and how I view things to the tagging. It will essentially give you enough information to get the ball rolling. If you want to eventually get the tagging course, remember we have the tagging course that is specifically for SEO, tagging, titling, keyword research. It's all about that, okay? And that's separate. So this course is really, really packed, guys, and the content is only going to be more and more and more. With that being said, okay, I want to be clear about the course is that there's a lot of aspects to the course that you might not necessarily expect because it is my personal approach, okay? I want to be clear on that. I want everybody to understand this is what I do to make the sales on Redbubble. This is not somebody else's method. This is what I have curated, what I have done myself. I haven't taken this methods from anybody else. If somebody in the future or in the past has happened to talk about the stuff that I do, that could be the case. I personally won't know about it because I don't really get into that world too much, okay? Now, with that being said, the course format for this course will be the same as the format for the last course, which is users who join the course, members who join the course, will have access to ask me any questions, and if it is directly related to the course, I will make a video on it. Okay? Now, I don't reply to these questions because I can't reply to people all day long, but what I do is if it's a valuable question, I make a video on it, and that video will be exposed to everybody in the members area. So essentially, there's a contact form in the course membership area, and you'll see this, it's in a coming soon section, on the course members area once you join, where let's say you're not sure about something or you need help on something. That's going to be all there, okay, in the members area. And that's coming, like I said, very, very soon. And finally and lastly, these are just a little glimpses of what you can expect in the course, is that we create easy text plus image designs that look good, okay? We create designs for all items, okay? All items. We're talking mouse pads, all that. And then we have another section where we're showing you how to create these winning designs, but without doing the niche research. So a big problem that a lot of people have is they say, how on earth can I do 60 designs per day, do the research for them, do the tagging for them, right, and get all that together in one day and then do it again the next day? It's impossible. Well, like I said, with the method that I use, with the designing method that I use, with the way that I create things, I don't really need niche research. And I'm being honest with you guys, that's not an exaggeration. It's completely honest. And in the video, I actually show you guys why I don't need niche research. And I show how the designs I create end up showing up on low competition areas. Okay, so I want low competition niches with, you know, just enough search volume to where you're getting some success, but you're not really essentially in the red ocean, right? You're in a blue ocean, not a red ocean. There's no sharks in the water. I mean, there are some, but you're not going to be really dealing with a big group of competition if you stick to the way that I'm showing you how to design these things. And lastly, we turn graphic images into custom designs. I'm going to show you guys how to utilize certain softwares to manipulate, let's say, the design and get it better and make it fit for your specific needs. So all of that's in the course. If you're ready to start now, like I said, go ahead and join. The price is $39.99 currently. If you're watching this a month from now, a week from now, a year from now, that could change. So you want to, be aware of that. If the curriculum gets added to the course, that's going to change as well. So if you get in on early, you're going to have free access to all the future updates to the course. And you guys know I'm good for it. I always update my lessons. I always add more value to the lessons. And on top of that, the thing that we're doing in this course that's special is we're adding in the free bonuses. We're adding in the bonuses like the fonts, the graphics. We're doing all that. So with that being said, this is everything you can expect in the course, all right? If you want to join, I'll see you in the members area. And here is a section, if you ever come back after you join and you want to visit the course again, just click on this button already because you're already a customer, and you'll be able to just log in from there, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the course, all right? Peace.